Good morning, welcome to Kathmandu, Nepal for the 2024 Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy. First match, Pakistan v Jordan. I'm Paul and I'm joined in the commentary by Vabis. Good morning, Vabis. Looking forward to this?
Very good morning, Paul. I'm absolutely looking forward to this. It is one of those tournaments that is so special. And here we are watching Jordan kicking off to Pakistan on the right of your field.
Left to right, Jordan playing Pakistan. Pakistan in the green.
Oh.
Pakistan looking to move it wide from the kick-off. Little bit of speed.
Classic Ludwig van de Venter coaching, but the sweeper, do you think? Oh, that's a 5-pointer.
Oh.
What a start to the show.
Enjoyed that first try of the morning Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy. We're here in Kathmandu, live from Kathmandu. First scorer of the morning, Mohammed Afzal, jersey number 5. Bit of pace on the wing for Pakistan. No extra points. Pakistan leading to 5-0. Pakistan with the restart. Restart taken by Jordan. Jordan now looking to move it wide. Cuts inside.
Oh, that was a beautiful scissor. Almost there.
Off his feet, but then dropped the little tap. Scrum, first scrum of the morning, Bavis. First scrum of the morning to Pakistan. If you're in Kathmandu, where are we?
Dashrath Stadium.
Great.
Dashrath Stadium. And there Pakistan playing it, taking the inside hit, and a good takedown by Jordan. What a turnover.
Jordan just taking their time. Pakistan player is down, medic is on.
Jordan running in for their first try. Do you think Pakistan can defend this? Oh, 3 on the out. Pakistan defense looking
Missed tackle there.
Oh,
That won't be a try. Little knock on. Referee's got his arm out.
the try saver, huh? You know, Paul, these are the worst. When you're so there, you're there to score 5. And at the 5 meters, you know, when you wear many hats, Paul, you wanna, your eyes go in every direction. Being a physio, when I saw the player gone down, I immediately wanted to get up off my seat and go, medic on pitch!
No, don't move. Stay here. So a really great little opening game. Jordan, Pakistan. We're looking forward to some of the best rugby in Asia. It's great to see Emirates Rugby Sevens live from Kathmandu. Our next matchup will be Uzbekistan versus Nepal, followed by Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kazakhstan, Sri Lanka. Really exciting morning of rugby ahead. Pakistan players up, he's fine. Quick slurp of water, bit of a rub down. Scrum to Pakistan on their 5 metre line. What can they do? Very defensive position. Oh, almost an interception.
Clearly football players on the pitch there, eh?
Oh no. Bouncing around, pinball style.
Jordan is set up for attack, but as is Pakistan's defense.
Little bit of pace on the outside, comes back in. Jordan keeping the ball nicely. Number 1 goes into Anjum Sajjad, goes into contact. Oh, oh. Yeah, that went forward. Another scrum to Pakistan.
Must appreciate Pakistan's defense. Despite it breaking up in the center, they're covering up and catching out the wing. Clearly gassing Jordan out. And that's a scrum to Pakistan.
Loose pass puts Pakistan under pressure.
Some wobbly balls there. Jordan looking tight on the defense. And a turnover.
Little basketball pass brings possession to Jordan. Looking to make a few yards up the middle into contact. Ball is recycled.
Jordan is trying all the strategies, but got to give it up for Pakistan's defense, eh?
It's going to be on the corner.
Yeah.
Nice. Rakan Abzak.
14. Rakan. What a try.
Brings scores level, 5-all. 2 minutes left. We've got you the time at last.
In rugby, the 2 points matters so much, eh, Paul?
Especially in sevens.
Yep. Because if Jordan gets a 2-point lead on this, they can start the second half with a little bit of a breather. Conversion unsuccessful.
So 5-all, 1.5 minutes left. Anything can happen in a game of sevens. 1.5 minutes. Jordan to restart.
I see a lot of Pakistani supporters on the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Give us a shout, Pakistan. Tell us where you are. Where you're supporting from.
A good kickoff from Jordan and well taken by Pakistan.
Ooh,
getting it to the wing.
him.
Patience at this point is very, very crucial. Jordan has got some gas from somewhere.
Holding on.
With a quick tap.
Jordan moved the ball quickly.
Pakistan not going back 10. Could be detrimental here. Oh, but the referee seems all right.
More pressure from Jordan. Making some hard yards up the middle.
Jordan is moving the ball very nicely from the left to the right of the field.
Building pressure. We saw this for their first try, Jordan. They built pressure. Didn't get rushed or flustered. Kept possession of the ball. Another penalty.
Jordan is down one man. Pakistan's clumping in on the defense. Ooh, that could be a high tackle.
Yep.
There.
Goes quickly. Is there any space? Referee wants it taken from the mark.
And that's... Could that be a knock-on?
Try. I think he's just checking with the referee, with the assistant referee. Gives the try, yep.
That was quite the celebration. Number 11 of Jordan, Ahmad Takwaka. 10 points to Jordan. Pakistan at 5. With a conversion yet to come.
It's always a difficult game, the first game of the morning. Everybody's bedding in, we're all getting ready to play. The teams are just fresh out of their hotel, often after long travel. Good effort for the kick, for the extra 2 points, but goes wide.
We're at half-time. Jordan at 10, Pakistan at 5. It's interesting that the first game of the tournament of the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024 has been so physical. Usually you see something that's, you know, clearly one-sided, but it's impressive to see both the teams really defending their lines.
Good morning from Kathmandu. Jordan leading 10 points to 5. Everybody having a quick breather, getting some water on board. It's a kind of cloudy day. Great day for rugby, actually, isn't it, Fabrice? It's a beautiful day for rugby.
It is. I mean, going from what was being shown on the news that there were floods over here, where I think everyone was quite concerned about how the ground would look, but it's actually quite dry, it's crisp, and pleasant.
Little bit of rain this morning has just made the grass
perfectly moist.
Look even greener.
Yeah.
Referee's getting ready to start the second half. Pakistan trailing 10-5. Really nothing in it. Both very physical teams. Jordan managing to keep hold of the ball a bit more.
Lots of comments coming in on the YouTube. Support. Please support your team. Jordan, I see Indonesia.
If you're a Jordan supporter, give us
Saudi
a
Arabia,
wave.
Sri Lanka. Oh, kudos to you guys. It's good to see the Kazakhstan and Chinese Taipei flags out there. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Uzbekistan. It's nice to see all of you supporting your teams.
Second half underway. Kick-off by Pakistan, taken nicely by Jordan.
Jordan getting it to the wing, and there is a forward pass by Jordan. The first game, usually everyone's sort of getting their act together.
Including the cameramen?
Yes.
Follow the ball, guys, follow the ball.
Oh, we see India's flag there. Namaste. Swagatam.
Try for Pakistan. Good attacking position. Needs to clear that ball a bit quickly. Space on the left if they can see it, but goes into contact.
High tackle there and that's a penalty, and he's
straight into the contact, but referee doesn't like it. Not back 10.
Ooh, that would be the first yellow card of the tournament.
Yep.
Number 7. First yellow card for Jordan for the tournament.
Pakistan 1 man up.
And that's 5 points.
Canter over. Scores go to 10-10. Now again, the crucial 2 points. Pakistan number 11, Amid Akram, will be looking to push his team ahead.
Oh, that's a brilliant attempt. I think good distance there, but he didn't manage to get through the posts. Here in Dashrath Stadium, the score levels 10-all. Pakistan, Jordan.
Pakistan with the restart. They want to put Jordan under some pressure.
What a kickoff by Pakistan and superbly taken in by Jordan.
Both teams happy to go into contact. Oh, just fell off the tackles.
What an offload there.
Oh, stop and go.
Some footwork, some footwork. But it's so crucial to get that try in the center.
Yazin for Jordan.
In matches like these, I think it's very crucial to get the ball in the center because a lot of pressure on the kicker, right? But that was some very good footwork by
Great.
Jordan.
I was going to say it reminded me of myself, but that would be lying.
A conversion to come from Jordan, number 9, Izzat Yasin.
Try scorer as well. Multi-talented. That one goes a bit wonky.
It's very, very important to practice these kicks, right, Paul? I mean, you've coached ample teams. And we've seen so many teams lose just by the conversion.
15-10.
This is going quite neck to neck. Flood the comments section, guys. Flood the comments section so we know you're supporting your team. We see a lot of Sri Lanka supporters coming in. Some Indian
changes
supporters
being made. Jordan with the restart. Just one score in this game. It's very close.
3 minutes to full time.
Yep, not long left, but plenty of time for scores.
Jordan using the bench strategically. Let's see if that works out for them. Left footer.
Well taken by Pakistan. They have some pace. We've seen some pace wide from them, and that's where they send the ball.
Not releasing.
Steps inside, and I think it was a high tackle there, yep. Penalty taken quickly.
Pakistan needs to be
little step. Looks for the
and
space.
2 versus 1. Do you think Pakistan can get this one in the center? And that was a beautifully executed try, Beautiful.
Lovely. Takir Ali.
Ludwig, the coach, might be very proud that they stuck to the system.
So 15-15, 1.5 minutes left, 2-pointer to come. We haven't seen one go over yet.
No. You can see very distinctively, Paul, that both teams have such distinctive systems that they're playing, where Jordan is liking to go wide with their ball and they're trying to go ocean to ocean. And Pakistan is taking it to the midfield, smacking it in and trying to get that.
Oh, that looks better. Just a little bit wide.
For all the listeners, if anyone has joined in right now, the next match would be between Uzbekistan and Nepal, Qatar and Saudi Arabia, and Kazakhstan and Sri Lanka. Tune in to watch your favorite team play.
Great rugby coming up, 15:15 here in downtown Kathmandu. That will not do. Hands the ball straight back to Jordan.
With just about a minute and a half left to go.
Little free kick from the centre circle. This is their chance. 30 seconds left on the clock. Jordan with possession of the ball. Attacking left. Little bit of footwork. Nice little step. Offload. Into contact. Can they recycle the ball quickly? Oh, he sees a space. And he's got the space. Has he got the pace?
Can this be? Oh.
Number 11, Ahmed Takwaka. Great little try. Saw the space at the ruck. Went. Missed tackle. Had a little bit of pace to get past the covering defender. Good effort. Puts Jordan ahead, 20-15.
Let's go Tuskers.
Conversion to come.
Got some supporters on Sri Lanka there. Could this be? And it is true.
Final whistle, final conversion. Jordan 22, Pakistan 15. How about that?
For those of you who have just joined in, we are at Dashrath Stadium in Nepal, Kathmandu, for the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024. In the commentary box is Sir Paul Walsh and myself, Abis Barucha, here to make your match a little more entertaining. The players are doing their job by playing some great rugby.
Well, we were a little bit confused there when the Qatar team took to the field, but they're just going through their warm-up. Back on schedule. Next game, Uzbekistan versus the home team, Nepal.
You know, we're in the same accommodation as where the Nepal teams are, and must say that pretty impressive what they've done with their fitness. And you know, the Nepal team is looking quite tall, and you know, they got those nice thighs there. I don't mean to be.
I wasn't looking. But
Don't lie, Paul. It was you who told me.
Ah, yes, over breakfast. I was commenting on the Nepal thighs and the Nepal cornflakes and Nepal toast and all the extras that we got. Good morning. Game 2 coming up, Uzbekistan versus Nepal, Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024. Got some lovely Rhino Direct rugby balls. We've got support from Emirates.
The rubber on the rugby balls this year is made from 60% recycled rubber, is what the balls mention. It's good to see that Asia Rugby taking such initiative. Taking to the field, Uzbekistan to the right of your screen and Nepal to your left. Coach of the Uzbekistan team, Daniel Kulikov, and coach of the Nepal team, Fred Mo. Uzbekistan to kick off.
You can see in the distance there all the technical officials. Great teamwork to bring this tournament together here in the capital of Nepal, Kathmandu. Here we go, game 2. Towering kick. Oh, yeah, he's going to come back.
There was a knock on there, but very well attacked by Uzbekistan. Scrum awarded to Nepal.
Well, we were thinking these Nepal boys were looking a bit bigger, but that Uzbekistan team is kind of towering over them a bit, isn't it? Referee is just...
You know, as much as size plays a huge role in a contact sport, I think when you follow your system and you trust the system and play the structure, makes a hell of a difference.
Uzbekistan win the scrum against Nepal. Move the ball wide and into contact. This number 11 with a very powerful carry. They move the ball out again, going left to right. Looking for space on the outside. Into contact, nice little offload. Oh, lovely pick up off his bootlaces.
Can clearly see that Uzbekistan is the more physical team here. Taking it in, sucking in 3 defenders.
Uzbekistan staying calm, keeping possession. Little bit of a fumble, but it went backwards. Go into contact, present the ball back. Gets moved again. Looking for space out wide on the right. Each carry brings in 3 Nepal defenders.
The Uzbekistan number 3 really likes to take contact there.
2 defenders, 3 defenders. Every time Uzbekistan carry the ball into contact, they're sucking in more and more of the Nepal players.
Impressive defense by Nepal. They've kept them at the 22 for about 3 phases.
They're really working hard, Nepal, really working hard. But can they hold it on?
Oh,
yep, little knock on.
What a try saver, what defense. Superbly done by Nepal.
Now Nepal need to organise their scrum a little bit better. They lost their own scrum to set up that attack by Uzbekistan. So I'm sure they'll be thinking a bit more physicality, a bit more organisation. Get their timing right. Win the ball. It's what, it's on their 5-metre line?
A good call by the referee there.
No, he's going to have to go back, take it from a bit nearer the mark than that.
Bahrain is much afterwards.
Excuse me? This is commentary section.
The classic holding the player up to be awarded a scrum.
Not sure how many mauls we'll see today. That's the first one. No, it's a scrum.
Scrum to Uzbekistan. It's that perfect spot.
Yeah, this is a good chance for them to attack, open their scoring. It's a really good position. They can go left and right.
Interesting to see the bind from both of the teams where the props are holding on to each other's jersey as opposed to the hookers' shorts.
looking to attack down the right. But the scrambling of Nepal is great. And they're absolutely committed to this game, Nepal. Putting their bodies
could
absolutely
that be a yellow card there? The second one of the tournament.
I think it is.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Could
Just
that be number 2?
stuck his arm out. Can't do that.
Nepal number 2 gets a yellow card. Could Uzbekistan make the most of this? Because Nepal's defense is been there since the past 3 minutes.
Just the extra player there. No way for Nepal to cover the full width of the pitch. First score. Temur Negmatov. Uzbekistan, show us your support in the comments. Show the support for your team. Tell us where you're watching from. Share your flag.
Number 10 Uzbekistan going to raise some points for the team. Some great height there, good attempt, but a missed opportunity. Uzbekistan to start. Many left-footers in this tournament. Oh, do you think that could be a
penalty?
Yep.
Nepal, little counter-attack, little scum off goes.
Oh, another penalty there. High tackle. Nepal making the most of their size, of their swiftness, of their agility. This could be their strength if only
really
the passes came to the chest height. Ooh.
Oh!
And
number 4's got some pace. Can he hold on to it?
Is that another
penalty?
Is that another penalty for holding on to the ball?
Ball's turned
penalty
over.
Awarded to Uzbekistan. That was some great ground gain by
half-time. Ball little just kicked out by Uzbekistan to get them that bit of time.
Very impressive gameplay by Nepal. They for 90% of the first half, they really held Uzbekistan up in their own half. And finally, when Nepal got the card, Uzbekistan was able to score 5 points. And with the restart, I think Nepal had a great comeback. However, support at the ruck is so important because that's where most teams lose the ball.
Everybody taking a quick breather at half-time. Just one score in it. A lot of possession for Uzbekistan.
The next matches that we can look forward to are Qatar versus Saudi Arabia, Kazakhstan versus Sri Lanka, and India versus Bangladesh.
So show us your support from for those teams. Share your flag in the comments. Tell us where you are.
If you are in Nepal, if you are in Kathmandu, come over to Dashrath Stadium. Nepal to start the second half with a kickoff. To those who have just joined, welcome to the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024. Second match of the day, Uzbekistan versus Nepal. Uzbekistan to the left of your screen and Nepal to your right. Starting the second half with a kickoff.
Not taken cleanly by Uzbekistan, so they're immediately under pressure. That's a Nepal scrum on the right side of the field. Good place to attack from.
Can you fit in an I asked after you have an M? M?
Nepal scrum. Get possession of the ball. Little step. Good support this time from Nepal.
Paul, I got a new t-shirt.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm just waiting for mine now.
Yeah, it's really nice. Waiting to come on the camera, Mr.
Just like-
Cameraman.
Just like all rugby supporters, we're happy to receive any stash that is available. Send us your
T-shirts,
stash.
T-shirts.
Uzbekistan scrum. Looking to attack up the left-hand side, but driven into touch there. Uzbekistan had their breakthrough in the first half when Nepal went down to 6. Nepal line out, but it's won by Uzbekistan. The Nepal set pieces have been a bit shaky. Little pass out the outside of his hand, but didn't come off.
Some Sonny Bill Williams there.
Oh, stolen by Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan is great at the stealing of the ball at the ruck. They're so fast in that. And clearly dominating the 1 versus 1.
Just fell off the tackles there, Nepal.
Number 12 for Uzbekistan, Ilya Sokolov. Raising the points for Uzbekistan.
Good
10.
effort there. He went through about 5 players.
Yep.
That first half effort from Nepal taking its toll. Absolutely defended heroically on the line for most of the first half.
With the replay, you can see Uzbekistan supporting on the left and right of the ball carrier, which is so vital because should Nepal have had the gas to tackle number 12, the offload was on.
No extras. Uzbekistan 10, Nepal 0. 3.5 minutes to run.
Uzbekistan with the kickoff, but some substitutions.
Uzbekistan 10, Nepal 0. Uzbekistan with the ball in their half. Another sniping little run, but lost in the tackle. And again, a couple of missed tackles, and Uzbekistan power through the centre of the field. That's again number 11, Ruslan Ibragimov.
Is it that time of the match where Nepal is seeing defeat over hope?
They're certainly, well, they're seeing Uzbekistan's shadows at the moment. They're not managing to catch the players. So they just need to regroup a little bit.
Yeah, I
Last
think
2 minutes.
what they did in the first half was pretty impressive with their defense, even if they can hold that, because in the league matches, the points matter a lot. So they can make it difficult for Uzbekistan, if anything else.
Uzbekistan restart. Referees just looking
Some
organised in a
substitutions.
substitution. Yep. Just checking how many players are on the field. And off we go. High towering kick.
Oh, that was very well, very composed, taken in by number 8 Nepal, but buttery fingers. Scrum awarded to Uzbekistan. Here's where they're most comfortable.
I think he's saying it's the first knock-on was by Uzbekistan, so it's a Nepal scrum.
I actually didn't see that ball touch the Uzbekistan's hand. It was a clean catch in... Oh! Uzbekistan giving away those penalties at...
Gonna take it quickly. You got to take it from the right place. Oh, look at that overlap there. He had a good runner outside him.
The fresh legs that have come onto the pitch for Uzbekistan clearly seem like newer players. It's important to play the bench, because that's why you bring them.
Kick forward should give Nepal a little bit of an opportunity here.
Nepal's now in their comfort zone.
Bit of football puts Uzbekistan under pressure.
Need to get that tackle in.
Oh,
my!
all missed.
All right. Fancy feet, but he cannot keep it for too long. Nepal settling up their defense, and Uzbekistan coming out victorious from that feat.
Number 2, Afzal Jurev, with the try. Time is basically up. Look to add the extra 2 points. Gets it.
Time up, and the score is
24-0.
24-0. Uzbekistan has won this match, leaving Nepal with 0 points on the score. While the two teams exit the pitch, we, at least here in the commentary box, can see Kazakhstan team and Jordan. Is it Jordan? Or the Bahrain team doing some warm-up? Sorry, I stand corrected. The Kazakhstan team and the Qatar team warming up as the field has been emptied.
Sun coming out as well a bit. Fabi's sun is coming out here in Kathmandu. If you're in Kathmandu, you shouldn't be anywhere other than this stadium watching rugby.
Dashrath Stadium, guys. Be here.
We now move on to our third game.
Qatar versus Saudi Arabia. What you see on your screen is basically Kazakhstan training, but our next match is Qatar versus Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabia under 18 boys team had also a good performance in the under-18 championship that happened a month ago in Malaysia. Let's see what their senior team has to offer. For anyone who has just joined in, welcome to the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024 in Kathmandu, Nepal, with
Give us a thumbs up in the comments. Give us some applause. Tell us where you are, where you're supporting your team from. Next up, Qatar versus Saudi Arabia.
14 men's teams and 7 women's teams. It's a wonderful turn-up, actually. Unfortunately, the Iran women's team could not travel, leaving a lot of players heaving a sigh of relief, because the last time I played Iran in this tournament in Doha, they were quite the force.
Teams are jogging on. Saudi Arabia, green jersey, white shorts, and Qatar in a maroon, white, scattered pattern.
Saudi Arabia to the left of your screen and Qatar to the right with a kickoff. You can see the management staff of both sides prepared with their sub cards, getting the dugout ready, water cans, sub bibs, and all that.
Here we go, game number 3. Qatar with the kickoff.
Another left footer.
And high kick just reaches 10 metres. Knocked into touch. There goes.
That's very far. Let's see if he can get that distance.
Oh,
and
no, good effort.
My gosh, not. I wonder why players don't go closer to the try line to make the kick.
Absolutely. Spend my life wondering that. They keep marching back.
A kickoff from Qatar.
Another spiralling high kick.
Well
taken nicely. Oh, yep. Oh, that.
A good quick tap. And the contact and the ball loss.
Qatar with possession again.
What a fend. And he hit the space so beautifully. Between the posts.
Saudi Arabia defence just not quite in the game as yet. Collected the kickoff very well, but just then spilled the ball in contact. And he'll be, yep.
Conversion successful.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
the referee didn't.
I didn't
anyway,
see that.
Come up on the scoreboard. Oh, it's come up on one scoreboard, but it hasn't come up on the other.
Score. But to get rid of any confusion, the conversion was unsuccessful because the referee didn't flag it. I think that would be a not 10. Saudi really need to pick their game up here. It's an opportunity to break through that defense line.
Ball restart not 10. Saudi with some possession now. Good possession they can have here. Go into contact, recycle the ball nicely. Looking to go wide. Checks back inside, into contact. Places the ball back nicely.
Ooh.
pass was a little bit difficult for him to take. Ball is spilled forward, scrum to Qatar.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Paul. Do you not see a lot of 15s rucking happening? You know, with the grapple and the drop, and then you come around and try and go for the ball, which happens in 7s. But if you see the way that they're doing it, it's a very 15s pattern of regaining possession.
We haven't really seen a team so far this morning really attacking wide, moving the ball side to side, avoiding contact to create space. Little bit of a musical intern there from Guam Rugby.
Team.
Thank you to Guam for brightening up our morning with their boombox. But what we want to see
some ground
is
possession there.
tries and rugby. Qatar attacking up the middle. Go wide.
What a
Oh,
pass.
well taken.
Easy 20
Lovely.
meter. Easy 20 meter.
And a big smile. He's happy with that one. Bit of rabbit ears in the celebration. Takes the score to, well, I think it takes the score to
15.
yeah.
Yeah. 3
No,
tries
we've
and
got
no...
17. Well, perhaps there is a... well, anyway, we'll follow the scoreboard now. 17-0. Conversion to come. Out on the right.
Oh, right footer.
He's trekked out
From
to Everest Base Camp again.
Unsuccessful. Anyone watching on YouTube, give your teams a shout out.
Saudi Arabia supporters, give us a thumbs up. Qatar supporters, give us a thumbs up. Tell us where you are.
The TVs can be a little deceiving, but take our word for this. Both teams, all the teams that I heard, are putting up such a lot of effort to make their countries proud. Support them.
1.5 minutes left. Qatar with the restart. Leading 17-0. Another high spiralling kick taken by Qatar. They bring the ball up. Yep, holding on. His support wasn't quick enough. Qatar, Saudi Arabia with the penalty. Sees a space, little basketball over the top, but the Qatar players in quickly. Support just a little bit from both teams. The support's a little bit slow, giving away penalties. No penalty there though, and it's a good run. Another good
That
run.
was a lovely commit and pass there. Every player doing their job.
That scattered pattern on the back, I can't quite make out his number. I think it might be number 1, Sam Mackey. I think that's his second try. Takes Qatar to 22, 20 seconds to run.
Number 9 to go for the conversion. This could possibly be the last play of the game, with Qatar at 22, Saudi at 0.
Few substitutions being made. Oh. This will be the last play of the half, probably. Saudi Arabia under all sorts of pressure, just 5 meters from their line.
You know, Saudi Arabia seems
Strong
faster
carry.
than... Yikes.
Yeah.
Tell him to get some crowd photos this way.
Yeah.
Fancy feet there by Qatar. It's difficult to see the number on the jerseys of the Qatar
Yeah, I
men's
can't
because
make
of
them out.
the splash of colors there.
The crazy Qatar camouflage.
Number 12 with the score.
Sam
and
Webber.
Going for the conversion,
And
which is unsuccessful. But taking the score up to 27-0 at halftime, I think this is one of those very stereotypical matches where you see some halftime talks, some chats. Maybe Saudi Arabia can come back stronger.
I think
fix
they need to
things.
regroup a bit.
They-
They just need to calm down. They got a bit frustrated with the referee there at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
It's just calm heads, go through the process, get possession of the ball, keep possession of the ball, don't think about scoring tries, just get some possession, get into this tournament.
Yep. You heard that from the coach.
That's what I'd be saying.
Yeah.
And I'd be shouting a bit as well, but there you go.
But you know, Paul, Saudi Arabia seems more like a faster team than Qatar. I don't know why they're not capitalizing on that speed of theirs. Maybe it's just me watching them from afar. But they do seem like they'd be able to outrun Qatar. But Qatar is just so strong and heavy on their shoulders and turning over the balls at the rucks. Maybe
Yeah.
Saudi can do something over there. Like you said, you know, just come together and regroup, not think about the tries, but just about the pattern really. Because, I mean, I think this is one of their first tournaments that they're playing.
Absolutely. Little bit of inexperience of probably competitive rugby, little bit of inexperience in terms of a tournament situation. There's a long 2 days ahead, there's long days ahead, so it's just need to be calm, get the ball in their hands, keep the ball. Easier said than done, of course. Referee with a long blast on his whistle. Ready to go into the second half. Show your support for your team, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Show your support. Next game up will be Kazakhstan versus Sri Lanka, India versus Bangladesh, and then Afghanistan, Chinese Taipei. So 3 great games coming up, 3 absolute crackers. We've got a cracker here. We've had a cracking rugby all morning. Ready to go in the second half. Qatar leading Saudi Arabia by 27 points to 0. Saudi Arabia with the restart.
Saudi Arabia, number 2, with a nice high
kick,
kickoff.
huh? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Now that's what we wanted.
Come on, they got to get him down. Don't drop the ball. It could be a pet. I thought so.
Yeah. Real experience there from the Qatar team. Absolute experience. They just wrapped that player up.
And they wrapped number 1 up.
Didn't let him get down. And perhaps a little bit of inexperience from Saudi Arabia.
With 40 minutes into the first half, 40 seconds, I beg your pardon, into the
40
first
minutes, Mike.
into the first half. Some pattern work there by
Yeah, Qatar playing
Qatar.
nice.
What a foot tap
Getting into
there.
their game.
Great offload, but unfortunate knock on.
Coming back from a Saudi Arabia scrum. Let's see how they manage their scrum. Good chance to get some possession.
And possibly ground.
Just inside the Qatar half.
Qatar coach Hassan El Sabeh must be proud of his boys.
Nice.
And that's what I was expecting from Qatar. From Saudi Arabia. Just that overlap. They need to create that overlap. Number 11 could be promising. And he's getting through with an offload.
A little bit of space wide.
With an offload there again. Ball is still played. Number 11 seems to be their only... What is that called? Oh, not
That's
coming
a
around.
penalty. It's penalty. Saudi Arabia still have possession.
Come on, come on. They need to work that 11 more.
Oh, that's very unlucky. It's
unforced errors.
a little bit of a rush of blood to the head there from number 2, Al-Mulim. We're just waiting for some substitutions, sorry.
Next match is to look forward to. Kazakhstan, Sri Lanka. India, Bangladesh. Afghanistan, Chinese, Taipei. Qatar with a scrum.
And the sun is out. Downtown Kathmandu, Nepal for the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024. Little bit of a messy scrum. Penalty to Qatar. 3.5 minutes left in this game. Qatar leading 27-0. Ball pinged up the field. This line out will be to Qatar. Line out for Qatar, just inside Saudi Arabia half. Have we seen a line out in this game before? I don't think we have.
There was, no?
Was it?
Qatar took a quick one in the first half.
Time on. Cleanly won by Qatar.
Qatar spreading the ball out wide, hoping to get that. What a show and go. And numbers. And that's a try at the corner.
Bo Swart, number 13, I think.
Yep, it was number 13. And 7 going for the convert. Qatar at 32, Saudi Arabia at 0 in the second half.
Conversion being taken from right in front of where we're commentating from. Number 7, Paul Schwartz, just waiting for the referee to send him on his way. There's referee's asked for the time to go off and he's going back for something. Oh, there's a broken post in the corner, so he's just removing that hazard. Thank you, sir. Restart, 1 minute left. That's not gone 10. Free kick for Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia down 32-0 to Qatar in the third match of the morning, Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy. Oh, lovely skills. Lovely skills. Is this the consolation try? Good support. Yep, I think that's a penalty. And a yellow card, another yellow card.
The third yellow card of the day. And it's not even been the first half. Referees are being quite strict there.
Saudi Arabia call for a scrum. Time is up, so this will be one of the last plays of the game. Scrum. They've just changed the player as well, Saudi Arabia. They want to get this away from the scrum nice and quickly, nice and sharply, make the extra player count. And he's got to go in.
And superb. Number 7, Saudi Arabia putting the points up. Mohammad Al-Sagr. That number 11 from Saudi Arabia, Abdul Aziz Banaja. He's quite the game changer. He's brought in some speed and a conversion.
Oh, yes.
Superb play by Saudi Arabia.
Good
there.
effort, good effort.
It's always a great feeling to not end a game on 0. So kudos to them on that. And another opportunity. What do you think, Paul? Do you think Saudi Arabia can put some more points up there?
I think they can. Qatar is just sort of sitting on that lead, happy with that lead. Let's see what Saudi Arabia can put together. Go with the other side.
There's no chase there.
I guess somebody from Qatar sees the clock. They'll just, oh, lovely little step. And
very, very typical number 9. Dummy. And a try under the post. Number 9, Qatar.
Full time. Qatar 39, Saudi Arabia 7. Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024 here in Kathmandu. 3 games completed. Next game is Kazakhstan versus Sri Lanka. Oh.
There's a technical glitch here. The Kazakhstan logo, but Uzbekistan name.
Ignore what your screen might be telling you. The next game is Sri Lanka, Kazakhstan. Last game, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Good win, good strong win for Qatar. That'll give them a lot of confidence for the rest of the tournament. Saudi Arabia, a little bit of regrouping to do. Got a nice little consolation. Showed what they can do, really, with that little consolation try. Getting the camera, the video crew giving us some pictures from the stands. Just a few minutes behind schedule. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Game number 4, Kazakhstan versus Sri Lanka.
Kazakhstan centering themselves to the right side of your screen, and Sri Lanka well prepared, organized, ready to receive on the left of your screen. Both teams looking very athletic.
And what must be, I suppose, favourites for the tournament, really?
Yeah, we know that from the comments, really.
Give us a shout where are you supporting from. If you're from Sri Lanka, give us a wave. If you're from Kazakhstan, give us a thumbs up. Sri Lanka playing in blue. Kazakhstan in white. Little switch on the kick-off. Here we go. Goes deep.
Sri Lanka looking for support, the chip and chase.
That's a way to start.
And
that is a way to start.
Oh, could that be a knock-on offside there?
No shortage of confidence.
It should have been
there.
the... Ooh. That was a knock-on offside. Must be very challenging from the referee's point of view to actually spot everything. Scrum to Sri Lanka. With some great footwork, great technical skills there. Looks like a strong defensive scrum there from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan win it.
And now they're going to wing it. What a tackle there, what a tackle. And a chase. Oh, tried to steal the ball there. Kazakhstan going wide. 1-on-1. And he's been
carried
taken
into
out.
Touch.
They were looking for the quick start, but with a lot of communication, Sri Lanka decided not to go for the quick line out. What a defensive line out there. Kazakhstan captain with a supreme lift.
So Kazakhstan have now won a Sri Lanka scrum and a Sri Lanka line out.
Could that just, oh. Sri Lanka's going down really low on those feet there. Very good technique in the tackle, I must say.
Kazakhstan with possession.
It's a lot like your future hope boys, these Sri Lankan men.
A lot of heart.
Lot of heart, lot of heart. What a tackle there. Oof.
And quite a bit of physicality
not rolling
there.
away,
Referee,
maybe.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He's got to get himself out of there, hasn't he?
Well caught, I guess. Number 7, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, taking some time to gather himself back. He doesn't know what just hit him. How do you define a 15th player from a 7th player?
Oh, that's a bit of a mistake. Ball's gone straight out.
Paul, it's a quiz for you.
A quiz gone. Test me.
How do you... Can you identify the 15th player on the field?
Yeah, of course, of course. Not always, but you can see a few guys that perhaps have a dual career, 7s and 15s. Everybody who is here this weekend is a 7s player, for this weekend at least. A few of the coaches look a bit 15s.
And that's a never-ending battle, isn't it? 15s versus 7s.
The belly is a never-ending battle.
Give me my bottle. That one, yeah. No, uske piche.
Here we go, Sri Lanka scrum. First time they're really getting possession, just inside the Kazakhstan half.
Well held there.
Bit of width on the ball. Looks like
Battle
a very strong
feet.
runner. Great inside ball, but just...
Gone back. Gone back again.
Yep.
Penalty offside.
Playing advantage, I think.
And numbers on the out. It'll be great to play that ball.
Oh, little step inside. Almost.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
wow. Some great teamwork there by Sri Lanka. What a combined effort.
Picked it up off his boots.
What a combined effort. Sri Lanka 5, Kazakhstan 0. And the replay.
Oh, here we go.
You can see.
Look at this. Little offload.
Oh, well taken. Conversion unsuccessful.
Although they'll be kicking themselves if that wasn't so difficult. Conversions have been very difficult for teams this morning. People have not brought their kicking shoes with them.
And 3 yellow cards so far. Kazakhstan to the right side of the field. Set up to receive. Expecting a high ball from Sri Lanka. Well taken there.
Play on.
Kazakhstan captain number 7.
Flicks it out the back of his hand.
2 versus 1.
Good footwork from 10. Yeah, Vasilov.
And they're going to get there. Oh, he saw that space. Oh, he saw that space too. Kazakhstan need to get their support in. Else, Sri Lanka is quite quick on that ruck.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Just the
saw
support.
that coming.
Support was a little bit slow. I mean, it's a pounding game, isn't it? You're covering the field, 7 players. Fitness has to be absolutely top rate. Oh, great little step inside.
Wow.
Oh,
Effortless. Look at him.
just glides
slowing
over
down.
the ground. Now he needs to hurry himself up.
He almost got lucky there, huh?
Sri Lanka leading 10-0. Just to report, your commentary team are getting a cup of coffee now.
Which smells like tea.
Oh, cup of tea.
Halftime score, Sri Lanka 12, Kazakhstan 0.
Both these teams look very good. Both these teams look very powerful, putting moves together, strong runners.
If there's any fans of the commentators,
Yeah, give us a thumbs
give
up.
us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up, give us a wave, give us a clap. Claps, clap, claps.
It's Paul Walsh and Vabis Bharucha behind the mic, both from India.
Yes. Half time. Sri Lanka leading Kazakhstan 12-0.
Asia Rugby this time has put extra efforts in bringing the best voices out to you in the commentary box.
Referee just having a quick word with the Sri Lanka captain, just clarifying some points from the first half. Both teams getting out on the field, ready to go.
Anyone who's joined the live streaming now, welcome to the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024, taking place in
Kathmandu. Tell us where you're watching from. Give us a big smile in the comments. Restart from Sri Lanka. Towering kick, towering kick. Taken nicely by Kazakhstan.
Shout out to Emirates and Rhino Rugby for the support.
Kazakhstan moving the ball wide.
Number 2, Kazakhstan gaining some ground there.
And back across the field. Good, patient rugby.
Ooh,
oh,
well
great
taken
defense.
by... Sri Lanka was waiting for that. They were just waiting for that one window.
And then they have a bit of pace. And I can't see
And
that
some
number.
swag. Kazakhstan did try to put in some effort with getting the ball from wing to wing, trying to tire the Tuskers out. Remained unsuccessful, and that's a conversion.
17-0, 19-0. Very difficult to identify the Sri Lanka players. Sorry, didn't give you the name of the scorer there. Blue on blue for the number. Oh, nicely won back by Sri Lanka. Back in their own half, but they've got possession from their own kick. Oh, lovely skills.
Number 1 for the try. Unless, of course, luck is not on his side and the ball slips.
Akash Madhushankar.
Try for Sri Lanka. Do you think he'll go for the conversion as well? Yes, he will.
Multi-skilled.
That's a successful conversion.
Oh, you want coffee? No, that's fine. Fine. Mine is fine. It's just so sweet.
Sri Lanka to restart.
Won their last restart. Let's see how they do here. Number 6, Tarinder Ratvai.
Some substitutions
he's
there.
Going off.
Getting some fresh legs on. Is this what Kazakhstan requires? Not too sure. Sri Lanka has returned after many years of playing. It's a pretty impressive comeback by them. And now Kazakhstan with every attempt. What an offload there.
Number 2, great run.
Could it be the speed or could it be the strength that takes it? Some great support there by Kazakhstan, but ooh! Yo. Almost there for both teams. Fiery nerves. That number 2, Kazakhstan, Alexander, almost pushed his way through. But some great defense by Sri Lanka. Good pressure, causing a knock-on. Awarding scrum to Sri Lanka.
26-0 to Sri Lanka. They're on the attack, but deep in their own half. But lovely little step inside. Kazakhstan missed that tackle. Number 10, who think just came on for Shakib Zumri, who just came on after after the last try.
And number 10 going for the conversion. Successful.
I mean, it's confidence to hold the ball in one hand like that, but if it slips...
Remember watching those rugby spoofs where the guys celebrate too early? Ooh!
Oh, another great
You should have seen that jump there, Paul.
reception.
I hope they show that on replay. A step, a recycle. Support. Sri Lanka is playing textbook rugby.
Oh, great footwork.
Really great footwork. There's a
Great
lot of
support.
white jerseys on the ground and a lot of blue jerseys on their feet.
There we go. Well, Sri Lanka putting on a great display.
Sri Lanka is really making Kazakhstan think. With only 40 seconds left for this game, Sri Lanka at 33, Kazakhstan at 0. There isn't much time left for Kazakhstan to make any sort of impact. Sri Lanka has certainly dominated them mentally. With the conversion unsuccessful. Possibly the last play of the match. With the next match, India versus Bangladesh. Both teams lining up, while Sri Lanka plays the last play. Could that be a knock-on?
Yeah.
And the referee is giving in some time. But the scrum is awarded to Sri Lanka. Paul, do you think they'll retrieve the ball and kick it out, or they'll go for the points because it matters now?
I think they'll just get rid of it and go off and have a break. I mean, I
don't think
they've got confidence, so they could do anything.
Exactly. But do they want to go into the contact? And let's see what Sri Lanka has to offer.
Well, they've got to win their own scrum first. A couple of times they've lost their own scrum. So that's something for the coaches to work on. Oh, yeah, but we haven't got the referee's name. We need the referee's name.
We see a comment here on the live chat. Someone would really like to know about the referees and...
Game over. Sri Lanka 43, Kazakhstan 0.
I think that's the highest score we've seen today, isn't it, Paul?
Possibly, yep. Sri Lanka playing really good rugby, but Kazakhstan looking good also. Okay, the score might not reflect that, but you'd expect them to go a long way in this tournament. They just came up against a red-hot Sri Lanka team this morning.
So there's a comment here, Paul. They would like to know about the referees, the history of the referees, but I think we would need to get a little bit of database from the referees for that. We will work on this. It's just the first half of the first day. Give us some time on that, and we will deliver.
Great team of international referees from all over Asia. We met some of them. They're staying in the same place as us, so we have met them. We had breakfast with them.
Yeah. India versus Bangladesh.
Neighbours, India and Bangladesh. Our next game. Both teams are ready to come onto the field.
India will be there's so much support in here for Sri Lanka. It was great to see a lot of support during their game. I think your support and your well wishes helped them. Looking forward to the next game, India versus Bangladesh. As Paul very rightly pointed out, neighbours.
India in their traditional blue, green in their traditional green. Little bit of meditation, breathing exercises from the India team to get them started.
India is to the left side of your screen, while Bangladesh to the right. India with the kickoff. Number 5 jersey. That's a very deep kickoff to start off with. Do you think number 8 almost got there? But
Jog
that's
back to halfway. No, I don't.
That's a restart from the center. Bangladesh with a tap. Let's see what India has in defense. Number 85 on the jersey of Bangladesh. A lovely taken in. Bangladesh with some impressive passing, hitting skills
step
there.
inside there. Made some room for himself.
81 number. Getting the ball back.
81 to 91.
Oh, and some great offloading there with a knock on. Scrum down. Ball to India. I'm pretty impressed with Bangladesh's performance. India scrum. Number 4. Ganesh putting the ball in. With
Little diving little run.
tackler not
Penalty.
rolling away.
No, he needs to go back. It's not his penalty.
But that was an impressive takedown and an attempt to steal the ball. India with
First try.
a
Oh.
throw.
Ooh, now the referee will have to...
With India with a try.
Oh.
5 points up on the scoreboard. Very difficult angle to convert from. But number 5, Deepak Punia, could just have it in his boot. He captained the India 15s team in the recent most Division 2 Asia Rugby Championship. Conversion attempt by number 5, India, unsuccessful. We can see a lot of support coming in from Afghanistan, India. Keep it coming, guys. Sitapur Rugby, we hear you. Some different strategy here by India, it seems. Ooh, and a
Bangladesh
quick
take it
line
quickly,
out.
but that's a bit high risk from their own line. They got
But
any pace out there?
I don't think anyone was expecting that. Could that be a knock-on? Could that be outside? That was a gamble from both teams, I must say. There's a lot of comments coming in here on the camera angles, but sorry, sir, we have no control on that. All we can do is get you some entertainment in our voices.
Line out for India.
Ooh, we have support for Bangladesh in the comments here. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Your support matters. A kick there. Taken in by India. Ooh, could that be...
A little bit loose in defence. Bangladesh with possession.
This is some impressive play by Bangladesh.
Going to lose that ball if he's not quicker.
Good pressure from India. But Bangladesh need to be there for the support, and India has been there. I think Bangladesh need to...
Bangladesh on the attack. India under a little bit of pressure. Bangladesh are just about keeping control of this ball. It's bouncing around a bit, but it keeps going backwards. Back on their halfway line. Kick up.
81 really chasing that ball out. It's a one-on-one. Could India step through this? Bangladesh's defense is a bit scattered. India is lined up for the attack.
Slips.
That's Prince Khatri, number 1. Veteran. Bangladesh with the clean, but
Yep.
not good enough.
Bangladesh
India
just
gains
lying all over that ball.
penalty.
Penalty to India.
Paul, it's pretty cool what Bangladesh is putting up here, right?
Yeah, it's good. They're doing well. The ball is firing, ping-ponging about. But put India under some pressure in the first half. India ahead 5-0. Penalty kick to win the line out. Line out just inside Bangladesh's half. Less than a minute to play. Good opportunity here for India.
Could India make the most of this? Shabby line out there. Ball is gone into India's hands. That was great defense there by Bangladesh. Defense line is moving up. What could India do with this kick?
Crossfield kick.
Cross. Oh, and it's out. Could Bangladesh take it a quick in? What is that? An offside?
It's a penalty to India.
There's an offside there.
Yep,
Oh,
offside.
Bangladesh offside. But, oh, from the ruck, I believe.
Going to kick for a line out again.
They're going to tap and start.
Oh.
Some good confusion created there. Captain and number 7 going for the line between the posts. Maybe not. Well held in there by Bangladesh.
Second try for India. 10-0 they lead. No time left on the clock. We may get a restart.
The points matter a lot in these stages for both India and Bangladesh. Very casual.
No confusion.
Very
no
casual
conversion.
there.
Half time.
10-0. Do you think Bangladesh can come up to this score now? Paul?
I think it'd be difficult.
They
India
seem
look a bit more experienced, lot more experienced, really.
certainly, certainly. I mean, they know where to play around. They know where to. India team with their new composure strategy. I think a deep breath in just helps in general, right? We all should take a deep breath in, fellows in the commentary. Oh, sorry, in the comments. Paul, take a deep breath.
I'm taking a deep breath. I'm taking a deep breath.
Bangladesh also using the most of their rest time, getting in the oxygen, hydration. It's heating up a bit here in Kathmandu. It's heating up a bit here. Let us see your support, guys. Let us see your support.
Give us a wave if you're supporting India, and give us a thumbs up if you're supporting Bangladesh.
And you can give us a nice fist if you're supporting the commentary team. A question here, we can entertain the comments for a bit. Do the points across all games matter? It matters in the league stages, which would decide who would be the teams that would compete for the top position, so the cup finals and the cup semi-finals, and who would go into the bottom. So that's where the points matter. A lot of support in for India. Show us some Bangladesh flags.
Bangladesh with the restart. They're trailing 10-0 to India in the fifth game of the morning. But they played well, Bangladesh. That kick is not going to go 10 metres, though, so they immediately hand possession back to India.
Going back 10 in the start of a second half is not the best feeling mentally.
We call that a coach killer.
India with the switch. Ball to the end, dummy run. A little shabby play there.
India haven't quite got the crispness that we'd like to see from them.
India's got a penalty for offside. Bangladesh needs to manage this in their discipline. They're giving it off too often. Number 6 captain leading the way to number 2. A switch, a loop, and number 8 for the try. Taking India up to 15, Bangladesh remaining at 0. Number 8, Prashant Singh for the try, and coming in to convert number 5, Deepak Punia. First conversion for India. India at 17. Bangladesh with no points scored yet.
Second half, 5 minutes to go. India leading 17-0 to Bangladesh. Fifth game of the morning. Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024 from Kathmandu, Nepal. India with the restart.
Well taken in by Bangladesh. Do you think he can explore that gap? Could that be a high tackle?
The arm went up a little bit, but referee lets the teams play on.
What a run. Oh my God.
Good pace from Bangladesh.
Number 2 chasing in, number 7 coming in. And that's some points between the sticks.
For 71, was it? Mohammed Rana.
Sohail Rana.
Come on, Bangladesh fans, give your team some cheers. Show us in the comments.
No
Claps
conversion.
and cheers.
Bangladesh have been very, very impressed by the performance they're putting up there. Considering they started playing rugby just a few years ago. Some great, great pressure.
India falling off a few tackles in that move. Bangladesh with the restart. This time they make the 10 metres. Taken in by India. Powerfully taken in.
India number 6 gaining some yards for the team. Taking Bangladesh back. Oh, Bangladesh is clearly not maintaining the offside line at the ruck. Advantage being played to India. That's a battle of the speed. Support coming in from both teams, which is great to see. Bangladesh coming back. Some offloading there. Tried for India by number 4.
What is that cameraman doing?
I think Team India is too fast for the cameraman. Number 4, Ganesh. Putting up 5 points on India's scoreboard.
22-5. Conversion to come in front of the posts. Conversion is good. 24-5. India leading Bangladesh. Just under 3 minutes to play.
Everyone in the comments, do show in your support for whichever teams. Next up will be Afghanistan and Chinese Taipei, the last game in the men's for the first block. With a restart, India to kick. Switch of the side. Directly out, bringing it back to the center. I think, errors like this can be accommodated in the league matches, but once the knockout stages come in, teams should not take for advantage.
Knock on from Bangladesh. That will be an India scrum just inside their own half. Scrum needs to be reset. Big space up the middle.
Could he, number 10, number 11 for India? Number 11 for India.
Try time. Bangladesh defence a little bit ragged, not that well organised.
Javed putting up 5 points there. Number 10, Ajit with the convert.
Score goes to 31-5.
An impressive kick there from India.
Well, impressive until it bounced over that line.
Yes.
So there's a few little errors in their play, yeah?
I wonder what must be the strategy of, this is the third time that the ball's been kicked out and Bangladesh has got possession with India moving back 10 meters. There comes the sign from the technical table that this is the last play and that table time is up. Obviously, the referee's watch always says differently. Bangladesh now at that point where they just want to hold in this.
Little knock on
Knock
that might
on
be
there
the end
by
of the game.
India.
India win 31-5.
Next match would be Afghanistan versus Chinese Taipei, the last for the men in the first block of the day. After which we'll kick off the women's games.
Next game, Afghanistan, Chinese Taipei. I think we have a few moments to wait. Yep, a few minutes ahead of schedule now. So this game will kick off in 2-3 minutes. Next up, Afghanistan versus Chinese Taipei. That will conclude the first block in the men's competition, and then we'll then go into the women's competition. Sixth game of the morning, Afghanistan all in black. Chinese Taipei in blue. Afghanistan playing right to left. Just waiting for the kickoff. We're underway. Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy. Knock on by Afghanistan from the kickoff. Scrum to Chinese Taipei. Both teams look like they're absolutely ready to take on the physical challenge in this game. Good scrum. Chinese Taipei looking to attack up the left. Move the ball back quickly. Little one-handed carry into contact, a little bit risky, but Chinese Taipei trying to play out from their half. Good attempt at the interception, went backwards. Afghanistan win the ball. Afghanistan, very physical game, carrying the ball up. Not very interested in moving the ball wide, just going into contact. This time turned over. Chinese Taipei now with broken play. Do they have a chance of breaking out of their half? Here they go, looking at the space wide. Good pace from Chinese Taipei, number 1. Jung Yi Lin. First try. 2 minutes run. Chinese Taipei 5, Afghanistan 0.
Paul, I'm back.
Good to see you back, Vabis.
Yep, just went to relieve myself a bit. Conversion successful.
There's our referees there. Restart. Chinese Taipei 7-0 up.
Great kickoff there.
Looks like it's going to go straight out. Referee's flag goes flying. Afghanistan with the ball. Switches inside. Go into contact. That's a hit there on the Afghan player. He's getting up.
Taipei players have one man down. Jordan is getting rather physical here. Was it? Afghanistan's rather getting physical here. Ooh, in the gut. Not sure whether the tackle impacted the ball carrier more or the tackler.
Chinese Taipei happy to move the ball back inside.
Some great ball possession there by... Ooh!
Ball was stripped, but the referee says that was illegal.
What is the penalty for, though?
Yep,
not
not
releasing.
releasing. Penalty puts the ball just inside the Afghanistan 22. Chinese Taipei line out coming up. First half, Chinese Taipei leading 7-0. just about a minute and a half to run in this game, in the first half.
This is also the last match in the men's league for the first block of the day. Some impactful...
Chinese Taipei carry on taking that ball into contact, holding it in one hand.
They're pretty brave, these Taipei men, to be taking in so much contact with those...
not getting out of the way, Afghanistan there.
Players, oh. Quick tap, quick offload, textbook rugby. And that's number 6 from Chinese Taipei, putting up 5 points for the team.
Sinku Low.
While number 6 sets himself up for the conversion. And it's successful. The next games after these are the women's block. The first one for the day. Guam versus Uzbekistan, Philippines versus Nepal, India versus Sri Lanka, and Iran versus Indonesia. If you're anywhere in the world watching, you hail from any of these countries, do give your teams a shout out. Do give your referees a shout out if you've known them, got refereed by them. Some of these could have been players in their younger days. What an offload! Did you see that, Paul?
Great little switch. But Afghanistan win the ball.
Number 1.
Has he got the
with
pace
support.
to go all the way? Slips.
Oh, I didn't
there's
see
no
the
support there.
coming in. Number 5 with a
good carry.
Try.
Makes it interesting. The time is up. Chinese Taipei 14, Afghanistan 5. And we will have the conversion to come, a little bit difficult from the side of the field. Great conversion. Takes the game 14-7.
Got some great facts here, Paul, that these were the same 2 teams that played 2 years ago, and it seems Afghanistan dominated that game one-sided. It's great to see that teams are developing themselves, I guess recruiting new players, focusing on grassroots, fixing the issues, and coming back to war. It's been some great rugby in the first half of the day. Everyone is hydrating. The referees team bringing in some comments to the main referee. Shout out to all the referees out there. Anyone thinking of becoming a referee, it's worth looking at the referees on this tournament and gaining some inspiration.
Close game. 14 plays 7. 7 minutes to go. Referees just get back in position. Absolutely everything to play for.
For those of you who have just joined, welcome to the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024, taking place in Kathmandu, Nepal at the Dashrath Stadium. It's a bright sunny day here. For any news that you guys may be watching that there's floods and there's massive storms happening in Nepal, it must be in some other parts. Kathmandu is hot, dry and crisp. Our sympathies to all the people who have lost someone or the other during these floods. It's a time where the world needs to come together. We will be holding a minute of silence for all lives that have been lost in this disastrous storm that hit Nepal earlier this month. With a kickstart,
Possession straight back to Afghanistan.
but the score is 7-14. Lead to Chinese Taipei. You think Afghanistan can come in with something here?
Just no other decision there, but straight up the middle.
Do you think they're going to fix some nice step in? And a good offload in time. Some wobbly balls there. Fend one, down to the ground. Possible knock on.
Yeah.
And scrum down to Taipei. That was quite the fend off there by the Afghanistan ball carrier.
Glad I wasn't out there.
You know, the medical vertical of World Rugby has become so stringent and looks after the player welfare so much that a slight knock to the head and everyone is alert.
Just under 6 minutes left in this match. Chinese Taipei leading Afghanistan 14-7.
The head injury protocol is recognized and removed. Could that be a decision of the medical? Here he's doing some assessments, checking for neck, checked for balance. The match day doctor is doing his assessments on field because player welfare comes first. He's checking in balance of the injured player and has given him a green signal to play. Number 3, holding his neck. Sorry, this is the physiotherapist in me talking, Paul.
Scrum. Chinese Taipei scrum. Deep into their own half. Referee just asking the Afghanistan player to keep his arm up. His Chinese Taipei with some pace. Getting some width on the ball, but it's knocked on. We'll go back for the scrum. Advantage to Afghanistan. They're on the Chinese Taipei, 10 metres inside the Chinese Taipei half.
Scrum down to Bangladesh. Some great pressure there.
Yeah, great aggression from the Chinese Taipei scrum half. Scrum Chinese Taipei.
Let's see if Afghanistan scrum half can put the equal amount of pressure on Taipei's scrum half. Maybe return the favor.
He's fast. Lin Che Huang.
With the step,
Chinese Taipei.
a goosey there.
Good
hands.
Coach, you'd want to see them move the ball wide, make the Afghanistan team run a bit.
That's some strength in there by Afghanistan. Feet in there by Chinese Taipei. Two versus one. Classic. But
support's got to be there quickly.
Oh, he
Yep,
could not.
needs to
Afghanistan
get-
player
he
needs to release.
Absolutely.
Oh, Taipei had it there.
A little bit unlucky not to get a penalty.
As the medical team is assisting the Afghanistan player off the field, you can see the Guam women warming up.
Second half's been a bit bitty. It's like 2 minutes to run. It's not really gone much into either team's half. Neither team has really put a good constructive attack together. Chinese Taipei leading 14-7.
Maybe 2 minutes left for the second half. Scrum in favor of Afghanistan.
Yep, advantage.
Well played by Afghanistan.
Yep.
They didn't take the advantage there. They chose to take a quick tap, catch them offside. That's where experience works. And that could be a ball steal, or could it be a diving
Yep,
in?
stolen by Chinese Taipei.
Ah, well
But
spotted
knocked
by
on.
the referee. Very well spotted by the referee. On your screen in the backdrop, you can see the Uzbekistan women's team prepping for their taking onto the field. This game has seen a lot of timeouts
Very scrappy.
for medical aid. Both teams must be careful once they move up. A tall scrum there by Afghanistan.
Neither team taking a step back physically.
Switch in. Could this be a game changer? Ball stolen.
Referee thought
Taipei
about
is
giving it.
really quick on that. What a pass. Extremely timely. Do you think number 10 will get there? Oh!
Bundled into touch. Bundled into touch,
Oh,
but it's
that was
high.
a bad high tackle, but player got away without a
Chinese
card.
Taipei moving the ball wide. They've got a huge overlap.
Could 7 catch hold of number 1? And nope. Chinese Taipei, number 1, adding up the points on the board. Jun Yinling. Jun Yiling.
Chinese Taipei leading 21-7. Time's off on the clock. Restart for Chinese Taipei. Knocked on by Afghanistan, and
Quick
the advantage
taken
is
in
taken.
by. Nice. Referee Ayman Jiriji has had some running to do this match.
(26-7). 2-point attempt to come.
With a strapped up leg.
Pushes it wide.
Conversion unsuccessful. Do you think referee Ayman will play the last play?
Looks like we've got time for the restart.
Referee has announced that this is the last play. Afghanistan might look to putting up more points on the board. That's well taken in, good offload, but what a defense there by. Oh, finally, there's some work there. Chinese Taipei trying to push him out, and a run out the. Oh, what pressure! What pressure!
That's it.
Number 12 of Afghanistan, Gibran Safi, must be very disappointed in that one.
That concludes the first block of games in the men's tournament, and we'll next be seeing the women's tournament. First game will be Guam versus Uzbekistan.
Referee Christabel Lim. First match for the women's block, Guam versus Uzbekistan. Both physically very, very strong teams. Guam with the broad shoulders, Uzbekistan getting those fast feet in. Let's see what the women's rugby has to offer. Guam captain Olivia Elliott, my dear counterpart. We've had some fond memories on field. Both teams cheering on themselves. You see Guam to the right side of your screen, or the kickoff. Uzbekistan receiving to the left side of your screen. Both teams ready. Guam has put in some new players in there on their team, I can see. With the first kick off, not gone 10, but I wonder why. That's a knock on by Uzbekistan. Scrum down for Guam. You might not hear Paul's voice for a while. He's taken a little bit of a break. Guam going to take that ball out to the wing. Number 6 for Guam. Attempt to fend off Uzbekistan, setting up the defense line. And the chase up there onto number 7. 7 taking it in, using all her body weight. But tackled down very bravely by... That's a try by Guam. Some very, very, very powerful hits there by those big girls. Uzbekistan settling themselves down. 5 points for Guam. We need to see if number 3, Paige Serber, can bring up the 2 points. That's quite an impressive kick, but no conversion. Guam ready for the restart. Uzbekistan still with hope. It's just a 5-0 lead. Guam with a kick towards the right side. Taken in well by Uzbekistan. A good tackle there, out of the field. Referee Christabel must need to be very close to the contact zones because this is going to be a lot of contact from Guam. They're not going to let it go. Great line out there. To the fly half, switch it in. High tackle there. For those of you who've just entered the live feed, welcome to the Asia Rugby. Welcome to the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens Trophy 2024. Day 1, first half. Some very, very scrappy attack. And number 3, Paige, could she? Great try saver there. That was a good defense there by Uzbekistan. Might uplift their spirits quite a bit, huh, Paul?
Absolutely. 3 minutes left in the first half. Guam leading Uzbekistan by 5 points to 0. There'll be the game will restart. There's just a little bit of medical attention being given. The game will restart with a scrum for Uzbekistan. 5 meters or so from their try line.
Some water coming in on the pitch. It's a very, very hot day here at 11 o'clock of Nepal time.
A lot of snakes in Guam, you know.
I'm petrified of snakes.
It's one of these islands that's been slightly overrun by snakes.
Didn't need to know that, really. Oh, could Guam have seen an injury there? Is she holding on to her ankle? Or is it her knee? The medic is on, she's taking over. This might be a good breather for Uzbekistan to plan how to get out of their red zone. It's one of those moments where you feel bad for...
I think that player just had some treatment and obviously thought they could carry on. Gets to the scrum, gets a bit of pressure on that.
It's number 7 of Guam. Mariana has seemed to have taken an impact on her leg. We wish her the best.
Game on. Uzbekistan scrum. They win the ball, but it's bouncing around. Yeah, and they win a penalty. Now then, Uzbekistan, what can they do from here? They've got a long way to go.
I think Uzbekistan needs to switch that ball around because taking contact is detrimental for their body
space
size.
There.
And they have the legs. They got the legs. Paul, they got it. And she has a support runner. Do you think she's going to get to the center?
She should do. She's got to keep going. Keep
going. we
We
got a Guam number 6 there. We got her. She's. Oh, that's a 5 for Uzbekistan and the. Oh, my gosh.
Now she'll need some oxygen, bit of water. That's a lung buster.
It was a great attempt by Guam number 6. Must give it up to her.
Absolutely.
Tori Star.
Levels the scores, 5-5, difficult conversion.
Quite the challenging angle. It was a good height, but again, she's taken it from very far away.
1.5 minutes to go. Guam 5, Uzbekistan 5.
Uzbekistan on the left of your field, Guam to your right. Uzbekistan with a restart.
Ball bounces into touch. That will be a line out for Guam. Last minute of the first half.
I'm still freaking out about your fun fact that Guam has a lot of snakes.
A lot of snakes. I don't know a lot about Guam, but I have read that it has a lot of snakes.
Well read by Uzbekistan there.
Little knock on, was it? Going back for a penalty. Penalty for Guam. What will they do here?
Ooh! That was a massive one on the face. I saw that right in front of me. Oh, could she have taken it on her nose, do you think? Gosh. That was painful, Paul.
Yep, we all felt that one.
Yep.
Well, we all heard it.
This is one of those videos that parents of budding, aspiring rugby players should stay away from.
Guam making good progress. Oh, and as I say that, the knock on.
Both teams running out of gas. And is that the halftime whistle? Christabel hails from Singapore, as we've been told. So all the Singapore rugby fans, Singapore rugby family, give her a shout out.
So half-time, what do you think the coaches will be saying? Tied at 5-5. All to play for.
Guam needs to get those legs moving in onto the field. They need to take less of contact, I think. And that will get them those points up because... Sorry, I think I missaid that. Uzbekistan needs to get those legs up on field because they're already able to run out the wing.
Yeah, they look to have a bit of pace out wide, as we saw for their try.
Yep.
So if they can get the ball wide, get the space, they could have some success. Guam, on the other hand, have got success from carrying the ball into contact, not scared of contact.
Yep.
Some big hits.
As the teams set up for our listeners, the next games are Philippines versus Nepal, India versus Sri Lanka, Iran versus Indonesia. But unfortunately, Iran has not been able to turn up to this tournament due to unforeseen circumstances. Uzbekistan with the second half start.
Good restart.
What a kick.
Not taken cleanly, but
Bouncy
picked
balls.
up on the bounce by Guam.
Ball bouncing at the kickoff is very detrimental to ground possession. Because then you stay stuck there until you get some space. That's number 1, Captain Olivia Elliott. Gaining some yards for the team.
Great
Quick ball out of the ruck.
Sneaky little run from...
Good Uzbekistan. Yes, she will stop her. That's a massive contact there. What a turnover. And not rolling away.
Advantage.
Uzbekistan needs to really make the most of this when the Guam players are finding it difficult to get back on side. Ball out. That's some aggressive defense there by Guam, but a step in and she's got the legs. She's got the legs to take her all the way. Number 13 for Uzbekistan, Ainura Abzieva. She's put those 5 points up there between the posts, which will help them.
See if she can make the extra points.
It's barely few minutes into the second half, but players seem to be getting tired. Do you think it's the heat, Paul?
It has become warm.
It has. And that's a conversion, and it was successful.
12-5, Uzbekistan now leading.
Number 13 asking to be substituted very aggressively. Poor thing. I'm sure her coach must be saying, come on, give me one more try and then I get you off.
Exactly. A little bit more effort.
Yeah, but this is what rugby is about. She needs to make that kick off. She needs to do it. It's her job. Here's where the passion builds. Oh!
That's a bit of tiredness, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Now then, time to defend for Uzbekistan. Guam with the ball.
This number 3 of Guam has some fast feet. Let's see what number 5 has to offer. They clearly have a game plan and pattern, running it out to their size. The winger waiting in anticipation that the ball will come to her. It's a perfect time. Or the ball didn't come to her, she went to it. She's getting in some good impact there. There could be a high tackle there. Oh, not rolling away. Both teams taking time. Getting in some oxygen. With a quick...
Now then, attacking
that
opportunity
switch.
for Guam. Big
using
carry.
her size. Trying to get... Oh! What do you think must happen here? I see the referee giving a card to number 2. Number 2, Uzbekistan gets a yellow card. That's the 4th of the day, Paul. Can Guam make the most of one man down? Or do you think Uzbekistan has
to see them pass the ball a bit, just to take advantage of that extra player they now have?
Yeah, they're going to waste it.
Sure, they've got the physicality, but... Yep, and that's it.
No way. Could Uzbekistan score now? They should. Oh, that could be
Looked
a high
high,
tackle
didn't it?
there.
Yep.
Yep. It was a high tackle, well seen by the referee. Uzbekistan trying to get those quick taps, catching Guam offside. And that one at the wing.
Oh, nice.
Could she be caught? Could she? And she's through! She's through, number 12 for Uzbekistan. Konzoda. She's put it under the post.
Great effort. Good
Superb.
try. Uzbekistan, good plan. Get it wide, use your extra pace.
I think she's going a bit far away for this gun. Oh, okay.
Trekking to Everest Base Camp again. No problem.
No problem at all. Uzbekistan is getting some points up there, 17-5. All Uzbekistan supporters, support your women. They're putting in some great effort out there. Guam not knowing what to do now. They're using all what they have. I think they're going to use their number 6 more. She seems to be having some speed in those legs. Looking forward to seeing what she does with that. She's really waiting for the ball. Uzbekistan needs to fix these kicks. It's not going to help them.
Yeah, they're making the conversions, but then not making their kick-off. So here we go again. Guam with possession.
Guam needs to pass the ball a little bit. Because taking it into contact, they're not getting anywhere. They're trying, but they're getting tired in the effort.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a lot of players offside on that attack. Uzbekistan is very quick to get up on their feet. They're moving up in defense, but there's an overlap. There needs to be a pass. Here's where that fitness matters so much. Oh, and Olivia is going to take that gap. She's not going to let it go. Between the posts.
Good try, Guam. Back in it. There's still 30 seconds to go. Let's see if they make this conversion. It's very important now.
There it is.
19-12.
Very close, Paul, very close. Uzbekistan just needs to hold in the defense now, not look for the points much. Guam needs to do something magical because Uzbekistan have all their 7 on field and some fresh legs.
Restart Guam. Oh, knocked on.
That's a knock on offside.
Now Guam have a chance.
Guam have a chance. That was a great chase there, huh? You think they'll take it in? Use their speed.
High again. Was the
Oh!
referee going to do anything
Could
there?
that be a high tackle?
Oh,
Ooh, it's a knock on.
And the end of the game.
Unfortunate. Oh, number 3, Guam seems very disappointed at the 5-meter line. She knew that she had that space. All she needed was a switch in, and she'd make that. Oh, heartbreaking for Guam. What a display of speed there by Uzbekistan. We got to give it up to them. Next match we have Philippines versus Nepal. This should be an interesting game. Referee is Chen Zhu.
First game in the women's block ends Uzbekistan 19, Guam 12. And I suppose Guam are probably the furthest travelled team? Possibly, probably. Next game will be Nepal v Philippines. Couple of minutes to wait for this one.
For any of you who have been glued to the screen for so long, stand up, take a stretch, take a deep breath. Maybe go to the loo, have some pani, that is water, and come back to watch the rest of the tournament. Philippines take on Nepal in their own country. So the referees have been very strict with the high tackle, huh? They've been very generous with the cards, I must say.
Yeah, we've seen how many cards now?
Four,
Four
yeah.
cards.
That's my count.
Yeah. So we have a little break now. The opening ceremony will take place. The official opening ceremony will take place here in Kathmandu, Nepal. So as your commentary team, we'll be going off air now and handing over to the opening ceremony.
We will be back at 11:45 Nepal time. Do tune in.
Likewise, I request Mr. Ekanda Bahadur Kaur, Board Member of NSC, Mrs. Anjana Maske Shrestha, Board Member NSC, Mr. Ramchandra Shrestha, Board Member NSC, Rajesh Gurung, Board Member NSC, to please take their respective seats. Likewise, I also request Mr. Rahul Bose, President of India Rugby, to please take the seat on the dais. Likewise, I request Mr. Stephen Grantham, President of Guam Rugby, to please take his seat on the dais. Likewise, I request Jean Christophe Durand, Director General of Sports from Sri Lanka, to please take his seat. Likewise, Timothy Matters, EXCO member of Bahrain Rugby, to please take his seat. Similarly, I also request Ms. Sanaya Mehta Vyas, VIP from India Rugby, to please take her seat. Similarly, I request all our distinguished guests, board members of Nepal Rugby, and everybody else to please take their respective seats. So to the audience, fans and supporters and everyone present, thank you for joining us today. Your enthusiasm, passion for rugby would create an incredible environment, and we are grateful for all your support. Moving ahead, it's time for the national anthem, so I would like to request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.
Tunga fulka हामी एउटै माला नेपाली फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सायो tunga fulka हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम फैलिएका मेची महाकाली प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आचला वीरहरूका रगतले स्वतन्त्र भूमि शान्ति भूमि तारै पहाड हिमाल अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल बहु जाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल